What is up, YouTube? Welcome to PanFro Games, and we have another daily dose of your Pokemon Scarlet and Violet leaks, rumors, and riddles to share with everyone today. And this game just really does keep on leaking. It's been probably about 5 or 6 days in a row of consistent leak updates. And yes, there is a lot of content. We got more forms, we got some confirmations of new Pokemon, and much, much more. And guys, if you enjoy this type of content, I really appreciate if you leave a like, subscribe to the channel. To begin, let's start with our favorite starter, Fuecoco. We get some new information from Riddler Coup. So this person asks, is the chicken on top of Fuecoco's evolution an actual Pokemon? And Riddler Coup says, flame shaped like a bird. So what does that actually mean? Well, if we actually look at the model of Fuecoco here, we can see in its first form that it has a little feather on top of its head. And we learned that its middle evolution is going to have an egg, and then it's going to become a bird. So this bird is going to be growing as the evolution continues. And it actually really does reminisce of this Peruvian god named Amorop, who is the god of the underworld in this Peruvian religion. So this explains the fire ghost typing, and this is probably what it's going to look like similarly, but it's going to be on all fours instead of standing on 2 feet. So this is what I'm personally expecting. I'm really excited for the design. It is the one design that we have not seen yet. We have seen Quaxly's final form, we have seen Spriggito's final form, but we need that Fuecoco leak, and I think we're going to be getting it soon from one of the sources, and I'm too excited to see it. Riddler Coup has also debunked the leak about no starters being from Gens 1 to 8 in Scarlet and Violet. So he says that's fake, but we don't know what that actually means in the sense that, are we just going to get like Gen 1? Are we going to get all of them? Are they going to just be there at launch? The big question is, are they going to be there at launch, or is it going to be some of them at launch and some of them at Pokemon Home, or all of them later in Pokemon Home? They can be coded in the game, but you can't actually access them until a Pokemon Home update comes to Scarlet and Violet. We're just gonna have to wait and see, but that's good news for everyone, and I really do hope that Greninja is able to come back, because man, it's been a while since we were able to use Greninja in a Pokemon game, and I really do miss my boy. We have a bunch of leaks, a big list of leaks, and we're gonna start with the Pori leaks list here, and we get confirmation of a new Flamingo type Pokemon. That's gonna be a flying fighting type. That's gonna be a single stage Pokemon. I think that's really exciting one. We have not had a Flamingo Pokemon yet, so that's really cool. Flying fighting is really awesome typing. Only a couple Pokemon have this typing, and I'm all about it, honestly, because it's a really strong offensive typing. So I'm really excited to see what it is. I hope it's a really good Mon too. And Pami's evolution learns a brand new skill. This is a unique special move, and this is going to be a crazy move. Related to knocked out Pokemon in some way, possibly a 1 PP revive move, and it actually is a 1 PP revive move. So essentially, when you use this move, it will be able to revive one of your fainted Pokemon in your party. That's going to be crazy. And we also got confirmation that it's going to be an electric fighting type, and this is the final evolution. It is a 3-stage Pokemon. This is the final evolution of it. So this is what Pawmi's final form is. I'm not the biggest fan. However, electric fighting is really great typing, and that signature move is going to be a monster in competitive play. The fact that you can revive any of your Pokemon is going to be crazy. I wonder if it's going to be at 1 HP. If it's 1 HP, it's not as good because entry hazards can counter that. If it's at 50% or even 100%, that's going to be crazy. I wonder if there's a downside to it, but if there's really not, this is going to be a very meta Pokemon for that unique move. And now to Centro, we got tons more information. This is where we get into the real big info here, right? So there is a new fire grass Pokemon, but it is not small. We're getting a fire grass type. I'm so excited to see that. That's gonna be really fun to use in competitive play. I believe we don't actually have a fire grass Pokemon in general, so I love new unique typings. That's some of the best stuff that I can ever ask for. We also learned that ancient and future species will share a new mutual ability, which is very similar to how Ultra Bees worked in Pokemon Sun and Moon, where Ultra Bees all had Beast Boost, which is a really good ability. So I'm expecting something similar for ancient and future species, which we need to just be considering these as essentially Ultra Beasts in your head. I think it's the easiest way to think about these, because they're a special category of Pokemon that don't evolve. They're essentially legendary Pokemon like Ultra Beasts are. We actually also learned about a brand new future species, which is going to be a future Gallade. It's apparently going to be based on an Archer, which is actually the combination of a Gardevoir and Gallade fusion together, like a Dragon Ball Z fusion. I'm really excited for that. I wonder what the typing is going to be. I'm going to make a guess right here that it's going to be Fairy to take from Gardevoir and Fighting to take from Gallade. I think it's going to mutually remove the Psychic. So if we get a Fairy and Fighting type Pokemon, that's going to be really powerful for competitive play. So hopefully the stats are good. It probably will be, considering as a future type, which is essentially like an Ultra Beast. So I assume it's going to be phenomenal overall. In Japanese, though, all future Pokemon are called something like Iron Plus original species name. For example, Iron Gallade, Iron Delibird. So I wonder if it's going to be the same thing for the ancient forms, or is it going to be like a prehistoric name? We're going to have to wait and see. I wonder how it's going to translate to English, but I have a feeling it's going to be on the same lines when they do the official English names. So I'm going to guess something like a Metal Gallade or Metal Delibird or Tech or Future or something. Some sort of descriptive word before them for future and ancient Pokemon. Now, my personal favorite news, because I'm very biased, Dunsparce's evolution is very similar to the current Dunsparce, just bigger. Well, I'm fine with that. I was hoping for more of a drastic change. However, the fact that, just hearing Dunsparce getting an evolution just makes me incredibly happy overall. So I love that. Really hope we get a new typing, as I said before. The dream is to get Fairy Dragon. That is the ultimate dream, but I'll take normal Dragon, normal Fairy. Normal ground I could take too, but let's be real. Fairy Dragon Dunsparce, that's incredibly OP, is the ultimate dream. There's also confirmation of 2 new Pokemon, a new 2-stage ice Pokemon based on icicles. So that's really interesting. I wonder how that's going to work. I mean, we already have an Iceberg Pokemon, so I wonder how icicles are going to look in Pokemon here. And a Salt Pokemon as well, that's a 2-stager. And a new Pokemon based on an engine, so 3 new Pokemon right there. The Salt Pokemon's probably going to be a big meme. If it's good in competitive play, prepare for salty memes for the next 3 years on Pokemon. It's going to be crazy, especially this thing's like a Salt Shaker or a Salt Mine or something. It's going to be wild. I wonder what typing a Salt Pokemon could be. Probably a Rock type because it's a mineral. So maybe Rock Ground or just pure Rock, Rock Normal. I don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see. But I think that's going to be really funny overall. It's going to be definitely a meme Pokemon. The Lolly Fairy Hammer Pokemon is a 2-stage Pokemon. So, okay, it's not a 1-stager like I was thinking this entire time. So that's cool. Also, a very important note here. The leaker is now claiming that it's actually Bisharp that is getting a new evolution and not Pawniard getting a split evolution. That's pretty big. So Bisharp evolving into a king is going to be really crazy, especially if Bisharp getting Eviolite and that Pokemon has monster defenses already. That's going to be pretty big for competitive. We're just going to have to see what happens because Bisharp is viable right now too. So giving Bisharp a really good item of Eviolite, that could be too much, honestly. We'll see. And it's confirmed that we will reach over 1,000 Pokemon this gen. So the person who leaked that says that Primeape is over 1,000. And Primeape's definitely not going to be one of the last Pokemon in the decks as it is going to be getting an evolution. So we're just going to have to see what happens there. But currently we're at 905 Pokemon. So at the very least, there's going to be 95 new Pokemon coming to the game. But originally the guy said 120 to 140. So I believe it. But it is nice to know that we're at least getting 95 new Pokemon. And Volcarona is also getting a future species. I reported that it's going to be getting an ancient species, but it's also getting an ancient and future, which is going to be pretty crazy. A Gen 2 Pokemon also gets an ancient and future species. We do not know which Pokemon that is. I really hope it is something that absolutely deserves it. And hopefully not Tyranitar, because I think that's Pokemon. I mean, it's already going to be getting one of those apparently, but I really hope it's a Pokemon that does not get a lot of love, like a Shuckle as an example, or a Dunsparce, but probably not Dunsparce because it's getting an evolution. And a pseudo-legendary gets an ancient species, which I think it's going to probably be Salamence or Tyranitar, as I reported on before. So looking at all the information we currently have, this is the current state of the new regional forms, evolutions, ancient species, future species, and convergent species. So once again, only 2 regional forms. This is not going to change. Poison Wooper, which will evolve into Tauros. We don't know the type. And the new evolutions, the big difference since last time is this was Pawniard, and now it is confirmed Bisharp. Bisharp now getting a final form, which is going to be a king-based Pokemon. I really do hope, though, that if they have a female version of Bisharp, that we can get a Rook into a queen or something like that, because we currently have a pawn into a bishop into a king. So mix that up a bit and that'd be awesome. The fact that we see Volcarona in both categories for Ancient and Future is probably one of the best things ever as a big Volcarona fan. I mean, one of my favorite Gen 5 Pokemon, one of my favorite Pokemon overall. Such a great Pokemon already, so more Volcarona action, the better. And we're getting that new confirmation of Gallade as well with the combination of Gardevoir, Mischievous as an ancient species, and there is still a Gen 2 Pokemon we do not know about. Salamence, Tyranitar are going to be getting a form. We don't know exactly which one is which, but apparently Salamence is getting the ancient form. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But this could change, you know. And we still don't know what the Gen 1 water type for the conversion species is, but we are getting that water Diglett. So that's where we are on the current leaks for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what Pokemon form you are most excited for in the comment section. Peace out, and have a great one.